We go again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Doubles. Yes. Check this out. This is a show.
Yo, yo, yo.
It's a show.
It's a show.
Yo, 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 what's up, what's up? It's Coach Nick Money in the house with DBL Nicks, the indelible one. And of course, we got the stonk queen that's going to be prancing in any moment now. DBL Moms, of course. Of course, she's making the ice espresso. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the energy right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following us on YouTube, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and do what this man says right over here.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
Sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, if you're not following us on X.com, a.k.a. Twitter, it's at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. Ladies and gentlemen, we could also be following us. You can also follow us on Twitch at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And let us begin by saying that this is just a show. We are not giving financial or stock advice. We are not stock or financial professionals giving that advice. It is just a show. Hey! There you have it. And I got my ice espresso from my queen, the stonk queen herself. Now we got a show. So today is a short day, doubles, because tomorrow is July 4th, Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day, everybody.
Pop, 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 pop. Firecrackers. Firecrackers.
Yeah, we're going to be outside. We're going to be looking at the firecrackers.
So, doubles, yesterday we did a video on VVPR, and today it went up 136%.
136%.
Because that's just what we do, ladies and gentlemen. That's just what we do. So we're taking a look at it. It did a little bit of a pullback on the 1 minute. We're going to take a look at it on the 5 minute. We're going to take a look at a bunch of tickers, double. Take a look at a bunch of tickers. That's what we're going to do. Right now, it looks kind of bearish. But it's holding up over the 20 EMA. We need to see that 9 EMA curl. This could be a head and shoulders over here. Shoulder, head, and shoulders. But we're hoping that that's not the case. It has to stay above the $3 mark. $3 mark is a key level.
Yes, sir.
So we'll put you on a side chart for now.
Side chart.
VVPR did go up 136%. And we had some other movers that moved earlier this morning. Again, not a lot of volume, so we didn't get a lot of baggers yet. Not yet. But we're going to get them because we're on the Serengeti hunting for stonks. Or gazelles. Don't matter.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah.
We prefer the stonks, though. They're more juicy.
Yes, they are.
They're more juicy.
Juicy.
All right. So we're going to keep an eye on this one. This one right here, just if I got my graffiti pencil out, it could be bearish, but it could also be a pennant. Ooh, right over here. Could be a pennant. Has news. VVPR does have news. It does have news. The news on VVPR is that they got an extension on a combination agreement for their subsidiary Tembo, which is going to be combining with Cactus Acquisition Corp, a SPAC. The float is 1.3 million. Volume, 16 million. So we're going to keep an eye on this. The other tickaroo that's moving is ZCAR. And I think somebody in the chat wants us to take a look at it. ZCAR, who was it?
Jimmy John Baptiste.
Jimmy John. There you go. So let's take a look at it. It's trending upward. Let's go and zoom in a little bit so we could get like a little bit of a graffiti pencil going on right around here. So we got an upward trend. This don't look too good right here. We need to take a look at it on the 1 minute. See what the 1 minute looks like. Take a look at the 1 minute. All right, so we got a trend line. We need to see it stay above this trend line and curl. Right now, we can take a look at these particular candles look a little on the thin side. We don't have a heck of a lot of volume, 119,000 shares. But what's the story with ZCAR? Well, ZCAR is an inexpensive stock. So most of these inexpensive stocks are going to have higher floats. It does. It has 47 million shares worth of float. The volume is only 66 million. And it received a notification on July 2nd of an inability to timely file its 10K. Now, usually they'll get extensions for that, and they will cure that default. What's a 10K? It's an annual report, financial report. That's what a 10K is.
With the SEC.
With the SEC, the Securities Exchange Commission. So a lot of times they'll get extensions, and that's probably why the price action is moving upward, because probably people are anticipating that the 10K will be filed. And if the 10K happens to be good, well, even better. So that's the speculation, I'm guessing. But right now, it needs to stay above this trend line right here. This trend line right over here. All right, so that's ZCAR. That is the second gainer. It is up currently 68%. 68%. And, of course, we could go ahead and take a look at another ticker, CNSP. That's the Thoid gainer. That's the Thoid gainer. Here's some key levels for you. And CNSP is currently up 99%. CNSP, 99%. This is a low floater. And there was a recent statement of acquisition by beneficial ownership, insider buying yesterday at 12:34. The float, 215 million. The volume, this is what's really juicy about this one. The volume is over 4 million, almost 5 million. So we're going to keep an eye on you, CNSP, as you flirt with the 100% run. Did it make it over 100%? Yes. DBL Moms coming in telling us that it hit 100% already. So CNSP is the second bagger of the morning that we called for our Discord peoples. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be streaming live here on social media, but after that, we're going to be streaming in our Discord.
Private Discord.
The private premium Discord.
Ooh.
And we invite you to come and join us. There is a link in the description and in the pinned comment.
Yes, sir.
Okay, where you can do a 5-day trial with our Discord for $1, and then thereafter, if you decide you want to stay with us, it's $39.99.
$39.99.
So we'll see you in the private Discord after that. CNSP, 102%. It's a little choppy, but it's making its way up. We're watching it. Let's get some of these interesting things together. Let's go ahead and take a look at it on the 5-minute.
5 minute.
Looking at it at the 5-minute, you could see that it did a nice little curl up, on that news. That there was some insider buying. And this is a very, very thinly floated stock, under 1 million shares. It's only 215,000 shares, so it moves up fast and it comes down fast. That's what it's doing. That's what it does. So far, it's moving up. We got 102% on it. We'll come back to CNSP. So we got 3 tickers that are doing making some noise, doubles, making some noise. We could also take a look at SMX. SMX is another ticker that moved up a little bit. SMX is a stock that is currently up 29%. It's 15-cent stock. They launched a tech solution to enable centralized data-driven reporting for EUDR compliance in the natural rubber industry. Float, 31 million. Volume, very low at 19 million. And you could see that it had its little pop, but now it's kind of dropping. So not particularly schmexy. Not schmexy. DOUY. Also another ticker that moved earlier in the morning. But now it looks like it has a double top. We don't like double tops, doubles.
We like double bottoms.
We like double bottoms and bottom tails. This is a bearish pattern. We don't like bearish patterns, ladies and gentlemen. It's also a little pricey at $15, so it's not a ticker that I particularly like to trade. But the problem here is it's a double top, and a lot of times double tops cause flusheroons. So DOUY. Yeah, okay, you declared a 9.76 special dividend. The float's 14 million. The volume is only 1.1 million. And yes, you're up 27%, but you're pulling back. So, what have you done for me lately? DOUY. No. I don't think so. TRAW. Okay, it curled, but there's no volume, and these candlesticks look kind of anemic. They need their vitamins. They need their iron, the minerals. They need the minerals. It don't look good. So for now, it's not you, TRAW. It's me. I'm going back to VVW. No, what is it? VVPR. VVPR. Okay, so we got a little bit of a wedge action, maybe, or we have a head and shoulders. It's one of those, one or the other. It needs to break these key levels over here. 1, 2, and of course the high of the day, 355 right over here. Let's go ahead and get the graffiti pencil sharpened, and let's go and activate it right over here. We would need to see these levels right here broken through. It certainly looks like it could be a head and shoulders pattern on the 5 minute.
5 minute.
Yeah, little slow doubles on the 5 minute.
5 minute.
On the 5 minute. And it looks definitely like a head and shoulders on the 1 minute.
1 minute.
But we're going to keep an eye on it because it's also forming a pennant, so that could be a bullish type of move. It is super duper extended. If we get the graffiti pencil, we could go ahead and show that it has been trending up for quite a while. On news, it had news. VVPR had news regarding its subsidiary extending the time to do a business combination with a SPAC.
Yes.
What's a SPAC? It's a special
Acquisition
company. Special acquisition company,
That's
doubles.
SPAC.
It's a special acquisition company, which is a blank check company designed specifically to merge with a non-publicly traded company to bring it to a publicly traded platform. CNSP up 134. Ladies and gentlemen, CNSP up 134. Looky here. It just kept on going. So the situation with CNSP, they had a statement of acquisition of beneficial ownership, float 250. It's 215,000. That's it. Volume 6.54 million shares. Very interesting right now. We're going to keep an eye on it because it's flirting with trying to break the $3 mark, and we could see that it had a previous high recently of $3.50. So maybe doubles. Maybe we could see a break of the high, the previous high of 350. Let's see what happens. It is super extended on the 5 minute chart. You could see that. Let's go to the 1 minute. Go on to the 1 minute, take a look at the 1 minute, and you can see it's super extended on the 1 minute, and we can get a little bit of a graffiti pencil out and show the trend, because the trend currently is its friend. The trend is its friend right now. It is still moving up. We had a high of 313 right over here, so let's go ahead and get the graffiti pencil out and mark that high. Looks like, you know what? It broke at 315. 315. Does it get to 350? Let's go back to that 5 minute chart, doubles. The 5 minute. The 5 minute. It's above the trend line. Got resistance at 313, 315. Got some resistance. We're looking, we're watching. It's pushing. It's pumping. It's extended. Ladies and gentlemen. It's up 153%. Ladies and gentlemen, 156%. Ladies and gentlemen, the humanity of it. Oh my goodness, is it going to tickle the bottom of $3.50? Will it? It's got a top wick. We don't like top wicks. We like the bottom tails. Bottom tails. This is a super extended 5 minute candle. I'm going to zoom in. Look at how extended this candle is, and it's not stopping. I guess some shorts got shorted. Their panties got bunched up in a short.
Oh.
Squeezy.
Nice and easy.
Squeezy.
Squeezy.
Nice and easy. Squeezy, nice and easy. I tell you what, if it gets to 350, they in big trouble. 164%, ladies and gentlemen. 168%, ladies and gentlemen. This is super extended at 175%. Ladies and gentlemen, it's tickling the $3.50 mark. The humanity of it. This is a position where we got make or break. We got 180%. Top tail. Push it. Pump it. This is super long. This candle is so long. Can it hold support at 350? The 5 minute candle only has 28 seconds left. Can it get over 350 and hold? Can it hold 350? This is an extended candle. It needs to pull back, doubles. But I bet you a bunch of shorts got their panties in the show. They got their panties in the show.
Yeah.
They sure did. It happened. I feel bad for them. Kind of, sort of.
No, I don't. Oh, no, I don't.
right, here's the pullback. So let's go to 1 minute.
1 minute.
And we can see the pullback more clearly on the 1 minute. You can see how extended this is. It is super extended. This is a support area right here. It had resistance at 315. This is a support area. We don't want it to go all the way down here. But if it does go all the way down here, we want to see it hold this area. Otherwise, this particular ticker, CNSP, will have to catch its breath. At which point,
we'd be like, what have you done for me lately?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
What have you done for me lately?
Right, if it doesn't hold that position, well, what do we say? What have you done for me lately? Hold the position. It looks like it wants to give me a bottom tail. Tantalize me. Tickle me. Tickle me pink. Tickle me pink. Come on, stay up. It's so extended. Doubles. It's got to go back down. It has to. But it's giving me a bottom tail. Don't toy with my emotions like that. Turn green. Turn green and I'll believe you. Turn green and I will believe you. Nope. See, you didn't turn green. You didn't turn green. Meh. I'm still going to watch it because it's kind of trying to hold up. The thing that I don't like on the 1 minute is that we got this disgusting top tail. It's really gross. So I'm going to watch it at least until it gets down to 315. If it gets down to 315, if it goes below 315, it loses a lot of interest for me. And it's going down to 315. It's coming close to 315. Can it reverse? Can it reverse? Can it curl? We need to see a curlage over here. I mean, look at how extended it is, Double. Look at this thing. This is the 1 minute.
1 minute.
But take a look at the 5 minute candle. The 5 minute candle is ridiculous, Lucy. Look at this. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so we got $3.20, $3.21. It's coiling. It's coiling. It's trying. It's trying. It's pushing. It's pushing. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. We got someone in the chat. Slippers wants to know about IOVA. Let's go switch over to that because it looks like CNSP has lost its juice. So let's go take a look at IOVA. IOVA is barcoding, so it doesn't have a lot of volume. It doesn't have a lot of volume. But let's get the specifics on IOVA. Let's go and get some of the particulars. It's just under being up 1%, just about 1%. The float is 245 million shares, and there's only 13,000 shares trading. That is a hard stop right there. I can't catch my breath. That's horrible. Horrible. But we'll do some key levels here just because you asked. But this is definitely not a ticker that I would trade because the float is 245 million and there's only 13,000 shares trading. Does it at least have news? Let's see. June 28th. So it's got old news. Old news, market authorizing application to European Medicine Agency for Lifilcil in advanced melanoma. So it's a cancer drug company, but there's no volume. So
and apparently it says here Vanguard increased their shares.
Vanguard, okay. So, okay. Vanguard increased their shares, okay. Yeah. But there's no volume on it right now. Maybe at some point this could be something, but I don't trade 250 million float shares. It's just not my wheelhouse, if you will. It's just not my cup of tea. It's other people's cup of teas. I get it, but not me. I'm not particularly interested in this one. Sorry, Slippers, but I gave you some key levels over here. Key levels. VVPR. VVPR. What's going on? It's down to VWAP at this point. It's below the trend line. And it looks like the prevailing winds were, in fact, that head and shoulders pattern so far. Can it bounce off of VWAP? We'll see. We'll come back and check you out. We'll come back and check you out and see what's going on. Let's go back to CNSP, which is currently the new kid in the block. The new kid in the block. CNSP is the new child on the block. CNSP, a 215,000 share float. It's a micro mini skirt float. It's already been up 180%. It did a squeezy. Nice and easy. Volume 10 million. It's giving me a little bit of a bottom tail, but the candle is red on the 5 minute.
5 minute.
We don't want it to be red on the 5 minute.
5 minute.
20 seconds left on the 5 minute.
5 minute.
We're waiting to see what happens with the next candle, which is coming in about 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds.
We're waiting for it. New candle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well.
New candle. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to stay above the key level of $3.15? Are you going to turn green, nice and juicy, juicy? Are you going to curl? It don't got a lot of volume, doubles. It don't got a lot of volume. It's got only 1.5 million. We need a little bit more of that. It's trying to push. It's trying to pump. Let's go to the 1 minute, doubles. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. Okay, so this could be an attempt at some point if volume comes in to maybe an ABCD, but we don't have that just yet. We don't have that. I need to see this teal line right over here curling upward, which is the 9 EMA. If I could see the 9 EMA curling upward, I'd feel a lot better, doubles. I'd feel much more schmaxy.
Yes, sir.
But right now, it's kind of holding. See, it's holding above this key level right here. This was a very strong resistance area. It had a lot of difficulty, and it took about 10 minutes to break it. Was it 10 minutes? Hold on. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart. Doop, 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 doop. All right, so it shot through and then came back down and went back up. This was a very key important level, $3.15. It needs to hold above it. Right now, we got a doji on the 5-minute. So CNSP, you look schmexy. I'm not going to lie. You look schmexy. But what have you done for me lately? We need to see you coil, ladies and gentlemen. Some coilage. That's what we need. We need some coilage. You know what? It was another ticket that moved earlier was KOSS, but right now it looks like a hot mess. It's right above the demand zone. We would need to see it curl above VWAP, which is right over here. So let's go ahead and get the graffiti pencil out, ladies and gentlemen. Graffiti pencil is there. Boom. We need to see it break through. Not particularly schmexy. We could zoom in, take a look at it. This is what it looks like, and it certainly looks like the beginnings of a potential head and shoulders. Head, shoulder, right there. Okay, not schmexy. Doubles, not schmexy. ZCAR, let's see what you doing. You going to stay above the trend line? What's going on over here? So we got you above the trend line. That's good, but quite choppy. Look at this. Boop, 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 like that. All right, so we're going to keep an eye on it. It is still trending. It's trying to form a bottom tail on the 5-minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute.
1 minute.
On the 1 minute, we're going to go take a look at the RSI. We can see that the price action is smack in the middle on the RSI. Not overbought, not oversold. Not overbought, not oversold. But we don't have a heck of a lot of volume on these candles right here. These candles are kind of thinly traded, but it is still above the trend line, which would be good. I'd like to see it break this level right over here, which is around 24 cents. 24 cents. We'll come back to you, ZCAR. ZCAR, we will come back to you. Don't take it personal. Don't. It's just, don't. Zap. Let's take a look at Zap. Zap was running yesterday, and it was quite choppy yesterday. And it looks like it's barcoding, no volume, not particularly interesting. Yes, you ran a little bit yesterday, but what have you done for me lately? I can't. I'm sorry. We cannot talk. Let's go back to CNSP. CNSP. I got to repeat it. You know why I repeat it? Because I forget it. Oh, no. It did not hold the 315. It pulled back. Okay, so now it needs to hold over here, which is the 20. If it does not hold the 20 EMA, that would be particularly not a good thing. We need to see it curl, and it's currently not curling. We could see on the 1 minute that it is pulling back significantly. Let's take a look at it on the 5-minute chart. See if we can get some confluence on this, and it looks like it's trying to hold the trend line. You see that? But it's forming what would appear to be the beginnings of a potential doji. We need to see this candle turn green and move upward for it to be particularly interesting. Otherwise, right now, it would be a situation of what have you done for me lately? Let's go to JXJT. Take a look at JXAT. So it was trending up. It broke the trend, and now it's forming what could potentially be a bearish pattern. But let's look at the specifics on it. Right now, it's up about 17%. There's not a heck of a lot of volume on it right now. Less than 9,000 shares. The float is 5 million. The volume is 4 million. All right, they signed a blockbuster. Signs blockbuster USD 100 million sales agreement. Then why are you only selling for $1.30, $1.73? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know. Where's the volume? Where's the volume? If that was your news on July 2nd, where's the volume at? Where is it at? We'll come back to you, JT. You know, you are clearly in a double top type of situation over here on the 5 minute. We can see a double top over here. One over here and one over there. And that could be a bad news bear. It could be one of these joints right there. We don't like that. So, JXJT, what have you done for us lately? The discerning indelibles want to know. We need something that has more pep in its step. All right, let's see what's happening with VVPR. Did it recover, or is it still in the flusheroo kind of a position? VVPR. Oh, no. Key level that it needed to stay above is $3, and it has now broken $3, and that is not good. We could see a potential flush here further than what it has already done. That is not good. Not good on VVPR. It had a nice run pre-market, 136%. But right now, you are flushing. Flushing, I tell you. Flushing. And we don't like that. So, we will go on to the other tickers. Let's go to ZCAR. ZCAR maintaining itself above the trend line. Key level of resistance that we want to see it break is around the 24-cent mark right there. 24-cent mark. If it can break through the 24-cent mark, it becomes much more shamexy. They had an inability to file their 10K in a timely manner. A lot of times what they'll do is they will get an extension to file their 10K. The 10K is an annual financial that's required by publicly traded companies to file by the Securities Exchange Commission, a.k.a. the SEC. Doubles. SEC, baby. Time for some espresso wise. And, you know, it hasn't been as slow as I thought it was going to be, considering it's the day before the 4th of July. Wow, and we got our poppers and our sparklers and our firecrackers.
Little poppers.
The little poppers you throw them on the ground. We got all that. We got our hot dogs.
With the mustard.
I like to call them weenies.
Mustard on the weenies.
And we put our mustard on our weenie.
Not your burgers.
Not your burgers. What's up with that? Not your burgers.
Not your burgers. Ketchup goes on your burgers. Mustard
Ketchup goes on your burger, and mustard goes on your weenie. And make sure that your buns are soft.
Not hard.
I don't like hard buns.
You don't like hard buns.
I like soft buns.
Yeah.
And I like bottom tails.
Bottom tail.
Double bottoms are even better. We don't like the top tails. Like this one. This is a top tail right here. You see this top tail right here? I don't like it. You see? And it's going below the trend line. So, ZCAR, what have you done for me lately? Come on now. Get yourself together. CNSP. Let's see if it recovered. Did it recover? Struggling to try to break this area of resistance. 315 was a sticking point for it until it shot up above it, and 350 was a high of the day. Within the past 5 days it broke through it, but it formed a top tail and it came back down. So right now there's just not enough volume on it. We need more volume on this particular ticker to make it shamexy. Let's go back to the videotape. Let's see if we can take a look at another ticker. How about CVAC? CVAC looks bearish. No. Let's go ahead and do some drawing for the pipples. Hey, indelibles, it's drawing time. All right, so what am I seeing over here? This is a 5-minute chart. Let's go to a longer time frame, see if it gives us something more discernible. And on the 5-minute chart,
5 minutes.
It's another head and shoulders. We don't like those suckers because they're bearish. There goes one shoulder. There goes one head. And there goes, sorry, that's a shoulder. And there goes the head. So you got a head and shoulders bear pattern, which would be indicative of a flusheroo. That's on the 30-minute. Let's see if it looks like that on the 5-minute.
5 minutes.
And it certainly looks like that on the 5-minute.
5
Right?
minutes.
Absolutely. It absolutely looks like a head and shoulders. Head. Shoulder. No good. It's currently up 17%. It's got a huge float 152 million shares and only 1 million in volume. Did it have news? It did. They were to cut 30% of workforce at GSK, buys rights to make flu COVID shit. That's the news, 408. But your float is very, very thick.
Thick.
And I don't like thick floats. 145 million. What are you thinking, CVAC? What are you thinking? I like low floats. I like under 6 million, under 7 million. I love stuff that's lower than that. I'm just saying. But let's see if we can find another ticker. We're still on the Serengeti. I could see DBL Moms prancing. She prances on the Serengeti looking for stonks because she is the stonk queen herself. AMIX. Let's see what's going on. Oh, okay. All right. Very low volume. And we have one huge, tremendous 5-minute candle that pushed up all the way to $1.20. Let's see what the story is. They have a insider buying type of a situation going on. Not a lot of volume on this. Float about 8 million. Not horrendous. It's kind of okay, if you will. It's kind of okay. Stock is currently up 21%, but there's only 40,000 shares being traded on it. And that news of insider buying was from June 24th, so it's not recent. Doubles, it's not recent. So, meh. Let's go to DOUY. Wait, is it DOU? Wait. I'm getting flabbergasted. DOYU. That's what I meant. YO. So we had the double top that resulted in a flush, and it looks like now it's trying to recover. It went below VWAP. Let's zoom in. Let's do a zoom. It went below VWAP, which was right over here, and then it recovered with a bottom tail red. That was a reversal candle, and it reversed. Can it keep going up, or will it form a triple top? It would need a lot more volume than what we got right now. Right now, there's only 8,700 shares being traded. So, DOUY, yes, you went up earlier this morning. Yes, you're up 34, 35, 40%. But unless you start getting some volume...
What have you done for me lately?
My concern is that we're going to have a triple top. That's my concern, Doubles. We need to see some serious volume to make this look shamexy.
Yes.
Let me go ahead and get my graffiti pencil and neaten this up a little bit. We need to see it break through the key level that I'm going to draw in about a second right over here. We need to see it break this level right there. That's what we need to see, and we need to see it do it with authority. There is some volume coming in on it, but it's not a lot. You can see right over here in this corner, the volume is showing at about 32,000 shares. That's not a lot, and it's giving us a top tail. You're just not that schmexy right now. We'll come back to you. Maybe. It depends on you, not me. It depends on you. If you get schmexy, we'll come back. If you're not schmexy, we'll not come back. Okay? Don't take it personal, but you got to be schmexy to keep my attention. I have a short attention span. Oh, boy. So here we are with the leading gainer selling off quite terribly. CNSP. Here's some key levels that it needs to get above, and it is moving downward. This is VWAP right now, so we could put another key level right here. Needs to stay above that key level as well. Doubles. It takes my breath away just looking at it. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Let's go to VVPR. That was selling off pretty badly too. It's trying to recover. Again, $3 is a key level where a lot of shorts would be looking to short this critter, VVPR. Time for some espresso doubles. I'm just saying. Yummy. The espresso ice was yummy. Okay, so it's trying to curl. Not particularly schmexy at this juncture. You did go up 136% VVPR, and we thank you for that. But, what have you done for me lately? I just can't. I'm sorry. Let's go to Zap, see what's going on with Zap. It's popping on and off of the charts a little bit. It did a little bit of a curly Q. It does not have a heck of a lot of volume on it, but it did move upward. So Zap is up 10%. Yeah. Okay, not a lot of volume on it. Float is very low at 4 million, but the volume is slightly under 1 million. So you see this choppiness over here. So that's disconcerting. We don't like low volume. We like volume. We like volume. We like bottom tails, double bottoms, ABCDs. We like ABCDs. Those are nice. Nice. They're very nice. But I don't see that right here. What I see here is a stonk that's struggling. And it's doing a round the corner type of maneuver, which is not very nice at all. So we will say to you, adieu, Zap. Zap, you're out of here. You're out of here. Let's go to another ticker-roo. AMIX moving. Up, up, up. AMIX moving. Ladies and gentlemen, now you got my attention. Up 39%. Auto Mix Medical Inc. reviews positive results seen in pancreatic cancer pain trial in virtual investor. What this means segment, 9 o'clock news. Its float is about 8 million, a little bit on the higher side, but not horrendous. It's still kind of low. It's still kind of low. Volume only 387,000 shares. That's concerning. We need to see some volume. We need to see some eyes on this particular ticker. Let's see what it looks like on the 5. No, we're on the 5 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 1 minute.
1 minute.
So we got this disgusting top tail right here. And we got the higher day at 132. So we'll go ahead and put a little bit of a line of resistance over here. We need to see this turn into a bottom tail like that, ladies and gentlemen, and break through to new highs. Ladies and gentlemen, AMIX 41%. Oh, guess what? The volume just shot up to 500,000. Very nice. Still a top tail. Still a top tail, ladies and gentlemen. We are still peeping it. We're still watching it. Up 45%. But it is a top tail on the 1 minute. Doubles? Let's go to the 5 minute. Let's see. It is certainly overbought in the 1 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. Top tail, 5 minute. We're going to shrink this. Let's go into a longer time frame and see what kind of history this ticker had. So this is a 1 hour chart, doubles, 1 hour chart. So let's go ahead and create some key levels of resistance. 144 is a key level. It's breaking through it. It's up 54%. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Here's another level for you. If you could break that one, can you break that one? Yes, you did. Keep on going. 60%. Okay, you broke that level. Can we go to another level? Can you break this level? Can you break that level right there for me? Pretty please. Come on now. Let's see. It is a top tail. It is certainly a top tail on the 1 hour. Let's go and zoom into the 5 minute.
5 minutes.
We're going to 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. So I have my key levels over here. It's pulling back somewhat. It's still up 55%, but we have an ugly, disgusting top tail on the 5 minute. The 5 minute is super extended. I mean, it's super duper extended doubles. In fact, I got to catch my breath. I need some espresso ice. Yeah. My, oh my, what a top tail. Let's go to the 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute, it's pulling back. It's got that ugly top tail on the 1 minute, but this tail right here, it's trying to turn green. If it can hold this level right here, and again, super extended on the 1, super extended on the 5, it needs to pull back. The humanity of it, it needs to pull back. But the volume doubles is now 1.5 million. The volume has tripled. It's still a lot less than what the float is. The float's 8 million plus. I'm just saying. So we're going to keep an eye on you, fella. AMIX, we're going to keep an eye on you. You do have your little bit of a news over here. AMIX reviews positive results seen in pancreatic cancer trial in virtual investor. What this means segment. So they had like a show, doubles, kind of like our show. And it looks like it's trying to curl back up. You have a key level of resistance at 144. And of course, on the 1 minute chart, you can see that the RSI is showing that it is clearly overbought. Bentley is in the house. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. So we can see on the RSI that it is certainly overbought. But it's trying to break this resistance level, and, you know, maybe we'll just get some schmexiness going on. Let's go ahead and put some other levels that are important. And a level that would be particularly important is in the $3 marks, if it can make its way up to that. But it's nowhere near that. It's pushing, it's pumping. We had 60%. Right now, we have 59%. It needs to break this new level of about $1.49. We have two top tails on the 1 minute. Let's take a look at it on the 5-minute chart. Looking at it on the 5-minute chart, this candle needs to become a bottom tail to become schmexy. It's giving me a little bit of a bottom tail. Do we get a push? Can we get a pump? We need some volume, doubles. We don't have a lot of volume. That's what's disconcerting. But it has news. It has news. The volume is now 2 million. So when we first started looking at it a couple of minutes ago, the volume was only 500,000. The volume has quadrupled, but we have two double top tails. So maybe it has to catch its breath. Of course it does. Look at how extended it is on the 5-minute. Look at how extended it is on the 1 minute. So it needs to pull back now. Does it hold? Does it hold? I need to see it. Ideally, I'd like to see it above this level right here, but it is already below that. It's toying with VWAP, which is around $1.38. And certainly if it comes down to this last level right here and can't hold this last level, it becomes less attractive to me. I'm just saying. Coil back up. Otherwise, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about it, okay? You just went down 20%. Meh. Time to move on. Lost attention. No. You had a nice little run. Well, maybe we'll come back to you later. Maybe. You know what? I'm going to put a side chart for this one. Amex. Little side chart. Little bit. We're going to CNSP. And it is the leading gainer of the day. Look, doubles. Looky here. Look at what's going on over here. It's trying to curl. Let's clean it up a little bit. Let's clean this little fella up a little bit. Okay, so what we got going on over here is we could say that it's breaking a downward trend, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So we could go down here and say, hey, it's breaking this downward trend. But we could also get fancy and say maybe we got a descending wedge. Maybe we got a descending wedge. Bull reversal? Maybe. Could it be? And if in fact that is the case, can it stay above this trend line over here? That's what we need to see. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Let's take a closer look. This is on the 1 minute. It needs to maintain itself above this trend line over here. We need to see the teal line, which is hard to see, which is the 9 EMA. Curl upward. Let's take a look at the 5-minute doubles. Let's see what it looks like on the 5-minute. Oh my goodness, the 5-minute is kind of busy. It's kind of busy on the 5-minute. All right, so what we need to see is this doji candle become a bottom tail and price action moving upward. $3 is a resistance area for this ticker right around here. You could see it right there. Yeah, you could even say 303, all right? So if it can maintain itself at 295 and start curling upward, CNSP could become schmexy. But right now, it just doesn't have the volume yet. But we need to see it stay above this trend line to maintain its schmexiness status, doubles. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, doubles? Yeah. All right, let's go to VVPR. VVPR sold off kind of pretty badly. Let's clean up some of these drawings. Let's get rid of some of these drawings, doubles. Let's go ahead and clear the drawings, see what's going on. All right, so we had this head and shoulders pattern over here. So the head would have been here, shoulder, and it did a flusheroo, and we said that $3 is a key level that it has to hold. If it cannot hold this, I'm pretty sure that the shorts are going to try to short it and bring the price down. Right now it's below VWAP, so this is another important level for this ticker. Let's go hit the graffiti pencil out. The graffiti pencil is activated, peoples. People's activating the graffiti pencil. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's activated. So we got a key level. It is at VWAP $3.13. We need to see it break through 315. It looks like it's trying its darndest to curl back up. Let's see if we can see a curlage. This is what it looks like on the 1 minute. And on the 1 minute, it kind of looks like maybe it's trying to form an inverted head and shoulders, which would be a bull pattern. A bull pattern. It's the opposite of a head and shoulders. It's an inverted one. Now, what does it exactly mean, doubles? Good question. What it basically means is that the price action was going downward. So let's start from here. It was going downward, and there was a major sell-off, so the sellers were in control. But every time that it tried to sell off, it would hit a level, come back. Hit a level, come back. And then it really hit a level down here, but it recovers and it tries to break through and it goes down and sells off again, sells off again. Now, if it can hold above this $3 level and maintain this inverted head and shoulders, that means that there's some indecisiveness on people selling off on the ticker, which could lead to a reversal. But the key is really going to be, doubles, this $3 mark. The $3 mark. Because if it can't stay above the $3 mark, that will embolden the shorts. And we could see a flusheroo. So we need to see it stay above $3. VVPR, you had a nice run. You ran 136% earlier, but right now, until you figure out what you're going to do, what have you done for me lately? What have you done for me lately? Let's go back to CNSP. CNSP. Boom, baby. And it did not hold the trend. So you too go into the category of what have you done for me lately? Yes, you went up 180% earlier, but show what? Show what? Show what? Show what? Right now you're kind of bearish, and we don't like bears. We like bulls. We like the bulls. Okay. AMIX ran up 60%. It ran up 60%. They had some news. Okay. $1.30. It's up 38%. So it gave back 22%. Am I doing math right? Yeah, 22%. That's not schmexy at all. That's not schmexy at all. It has some resistance levels that we have drawn over here. So we have a resistance level at 131. We got a resistance level 139, 144, 149, and then of course the high of the day 155. And I drew some other levels hoping that it would go up. But let's go ahead and zoom in. This is a 1 minute chart, doubles, and look at here. It's trying to form a descending wedge as well, but it would need to break a bunch of levels. And look at that. As I was getting ready to draw the descending wedge, look at what I did. It did a flusheroo. Meh. AMIX, you and I are not going to talk anymore. You broke my heart. You know what you did? You broke my heart. So I'm going to have to go to ZCAR. ZCAR, ladies and gentlemen, ZCAR is below the trend line. It's quite bearish. Let's get rid of the trend line. We don't need it anymore. We don't need it anymore. You already broke the trend. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, ZCAR? What is wrong with you? So we got a bearish pattern over here. We've certainly got a shoulder over here. We got a head over here. And we got another shoulder. So this is a head and shoulders pattern, which could be indicative of a flush. Now, this is what it looks like on the 1 minute. 1 minute looks like that on the 1 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute.
5 minutes.
And it's even more obvious on the 5 minute. What are you doing? ZCAR, you're breaking my heart. This is a 22-cent stock, up currently 66%. Float 47 million. Volume only 78 million. They failed to file their 10Q on time. Naughty, naughty. You get a 30-day extension if you file for it. Yeah. They must have did that, and people are anticipating a upswing on the price. Presumably the price tanked after they failed to file their 10K with the Securities Exchange Commission. Let's go to a 10-day time frame, and you could see that there was a massive sell-off. So the news must have came out sometime around here where they missed their filings. Price went down, and then they must have filed an extension, or people anticipated a filing of an extension, and the price action started to move up. But right now, on the 1 minute, you are bearish because you have a head and shoulders pattern there, and we don't like that, doubles. We like inverted head and shoulders. We like double bottoms. We like bottom tails. I really, really, really like bottom tails a lot. It's probably one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, next to Carvel ice cream. Just saying. I like Carvel. Carvel is my favorite. It's my favorite ice cream. Favorite, yeah. D-O-U-Y. No, why do I keep doing that? D-O-U-Y-U. Why don't you name yourself D-O-U-Y? It's better. It's easier. It's just easier. What's going on over here? Double top. We don't like that. We don't like that. Okay. I mean, none of these tickers look particularly super schmexy at this point. They need some volume, and it is going to be a half a day, doubles, because tomorrow is July 4th, Independence Day. Wait, that's the president thing, right?
Well, yeah, but you're close enough.
Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? It's that one. right?
That one.
This is that a one, or America the Beautiful. I don't know that song. How does it go? America, America, mountain its race on thee. I love America. You know that?
Love America.
Because I'm American.
America.
We're American. Yeah, baby. We like other countries too,
Yes.
but we love America.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy 4th of July to all the Americans. Yeah. And the Canadians, they got Canada Day begin on July, right? July 1?
I think it's like July 1. Yeah.
So for the Canadians, Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada.
Belated, because I think it was on the 1st.
Yeah.
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 Actually, no, we wished them Canada Day like yesterday too.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, no.
Well, we wish
Canada
it
Day was the first. We wished them one yesterday.
Oh, we'll do it again because we like Canada. Canada's like got all those.
Canada.
It's got all those friendly people.
Our neighbors to the
They're
north.
friendly, eh? They're friendly, eh?
Yes, sir.
They some friendly people. Yeah, they are. All right, so this is the story, Doubles. I'm gonna keep an eye on CNSP, see if it can turn around. Gonna keep an eye on VVPR, see if it can turn around. It does have that inverted head and shoulders on the 1 minute. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. 5 minute.
5 minutes.
On the 5 minute, not so obvious that's an inverted head and shoulders, but it is testing VWAP. It's tickling VWAP's bottom. So I'm going to take a look at those two tickers, and let's see what ZCAR looks like right now. ZCAR, it looks like a head and shoulders, and it looks like it's going to continue to flush. So right now, hard stop on ZCAR. Kind of sad. ZCAR, kind of sad. So I'm going to be particularly looking at CNSP to see what it does, and VVPR to see what they do. But I would presume that there'll be some profit taken, Doubles, as we get closer to the bail, and maybe the price actions on these tickers will drop before it moves back up. If it moves back up.
Yeah.
Not financial advice. I'm not a stock professional. I'm not giving you stock advice. This is a show. Hey. There you go. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to go to our Discord to do our show where we go in depth, really in depth on analyzing these stocks even more, because that's not a show. That is us getting in depth with our Indelibles community. We welcome you to join us. We have a special where you can do a 5-day trial for $1. And then it's $39.99 thereafter if you decide you want to stay, so you can check us out and see what we really do in the Discord, where we call a lot of bangers a lot of times. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment. And, of course, you might want to do what this young man says.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share.
That's for YouTube. And, of course, if you're not following us on Twitter, X.com. What are you doing? Oh, hey, yo. Go ahead and follow us at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. And, of course, you can follow us on Twitch at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Coach Nick Money.
DBL Nick.
And, of course, the one, the only. She is the star of the show, the prancing stomp queen herself, DBL Moms. Hey. Yeah, it's not a show without DBL Moms, because she herds all the stonks in for us. Yes, and she brings the hey, baby. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. Happy 4th of July to the peoples that celebrate 4th of July. Happy Canada Day belated for those people. And if any other holidays are out there, happy holidays.
Put them in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments. Let us know. And we're going to go ahead and do our stream on the Discord. Ladies and gentlemen, be very greenable.
Yes, sir.
Be very greenable. Make a lot of money, because I am Coach Nick Money in the house. We love you.